Hello guys, it is Zenzo here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the classes I use for CMG leagues. They're classes that a lot of the pros are using right now. If not, they are using it. I'll tell you guys a little bit of the variants maybe people are using. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. So for the MCW, um, this this is the class that most people are running at the moment. It's the T51R billeted brake. 6.5 Cyclone barrel. The sight is all personal preference. The main sights people have been using are the MK3 reflector, the NIDAR, and the slate ref reflector. Those are the three that most people are using right now. I don't think anybody's. I've seen some people using this one right here, the Slimline Pro. Not a lot of. So your best bet is probably sticking to one of these three. Personally, I like these two. I think all the sights are really, really good in this game. Everybody's pretty much using the Regal heavy stock. This is where your biggest variation is going to come into play. Um, Depending on what you're playing, CMG hasn't banned high grain. High grain is banned everywhere else. So if you're playing on CMG and you guys aren't playing by GAs or league rules, you guys can probably use the high grain. Um, Even for CMG, we don't use it just because we don't want to get used to using it. So I prefer to run the claw grip. You can either run the claw grip, or for an underbarrel, you probably want to run the DR6 and stop. So the biggest difference between choosing between hand stop and the claw grip gives you a little bit more recoil control. It has firing aim stability, gun kick control, and recoil control. Whereas the DR6 hand stop is aim walk speed, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and movement speed. So if you're trying to play a little bit faster, the DR6 might be a little bit better just for the aim down sight speed and that kind of stuff. And the claw grip is more of a slower AR, as it's just more about controlling your recoil. If you look here, the average ADS, let's see where ADS speed under handling is 248 milliseconds. Whereas if we take that off and we put on this, look, it goes to 228. So it goes from 248 to 228, which is almost a 10% increase, which is pretty quick. And it doesn't really have any drawbacks either, since it's all hit fire spread minimum and tactical stance spread. So you really don't be using that as much when you're using an AR. You just don't. So it's definitely not bad. It's really just personal preference for out of the two. For the rival, let's go to a rival. So this is pretty much the main setup that I've seen is the DR6 hand stop, pure fire muzzle, brake S, the clear shot barrel, the MTZ Marauder stock, and then the rival Vice assault grip. This is pretty much the only class I've been seeing people use. Obviously, like I said, you can run high grain if you're not doing like trials or anything. It really depends on what site you're playing on and kind of the rules you've agreed to. If you're doing GAs, obviously don't run high grade on there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. The only pistol really allowed right now is the Renetti. I'm pretty sure GAs have gone through to pretty much everything. So I believe this mini break is still used. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that pretty much all the triggers are banned. Ammo I think is banned. I'm not sure about what else, but I know the barrels are all banned as long as they bring up bullet velocity and range. So I know this is what people were using for a little while, but now it's banned. The only thing I've really seen is some pros using the slate reflector on it, but personally I'm not a huge fan of that, so I haven't been using it, but you're definitely going to want to have the Renetti. Um, Obviously stun, because stun is pretty much the only thing allowed unless you're playing Search and Destroy where you can have one smoke grenade per team. The only thing that isn't banned for lethals is frag grenade and Semtex. The only field upgrades are Dead Silence and Trophy System. You're only allowed 2 trophy systems per team. This is where I'm a little bit different than most people. For my submachine guns, I like to run the Assault Gloves. This improves jumping accuracy and time to ADS is improved. So I figure because you're running a sub, you're going to be moving up faster. This might be good. So it's most people have either been using this, the Marksman Glove. I haven't seen a lot of people use that, but some people have, and the Quick Grip Gloves, just because I've heard that it works for your trophy. So when you go to throw a trophy out, it is actually quicker. So some people have been using that as well. Everybody's been pretty much running covert sneakers or lightweight boots. I think this game is too sound hoary to even try using lightweight. I played half a scrim with lightweight and I instantly switched to covert because people were just sound hoary where I was. And then EOD padding, obviously, you always run that in comp. So yeah, the only difference from this is like I said, the quick grip gloves, which I run on my assault rifles. Since you will be switching to pistols more often than are using submachine. For my sniper, it's just a blank sniper with the blank Grenetti, because pretty much everything's banned for all these guns. Snipers are even banned this year, G8. So there's that. We'll see what happens with that, I guess. Sun grenade, frag, dead silence, marksman gloves. You need to use marksman gloves, obviously, for the sniper, but it's covert sneakers and EOD padding. The same thing, but yes, this is the classes I've been rocking so far this year. If any of you guys want to copy them or leave any comments on what you guys would change about it, let me know down in the description. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's Ben Zenzo, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys later. Peace.